everyone. We have Bart and Jennifer Mills here, our local movie reviewer extraordinaire. And we are going to be talking about a movie. It's called Quiz Lady. Now, I will tell you that when I looked at the cast list with Sandra Oh, Will Ferrell, you know it's going to be a comedy. It has to be a comedy. Am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't think, I think Will Ferrell's tried a couple of dramatic roles, but it's not going to play off. But yeah, this is a Hulu comedy. This is one of those sort of drop-in movies that you could miss pretty easily. But in a time when, frankly, we just don't have enough comedies out there that are actually entertaining and watchable, this was a nice purge for us. It's got Sandra Oh, who's mostly famous for Grey's Anatomy or Killing Eve. You've got Awkwafina, who was really kind of amazing, speaking of a serious role in The Farewell years ago, but is mostly known for comedy. And then you've got, of course, Will Ferrell, who's just Will Ferrell. And it's basically sort of a road trip movie. Awkwafina and Sandra Oh play sisters. Their mother has a gambling debt. She flees on it. A lot of absurd stuff happens, but basically the idea is to pay off the gambling debt, they need to get Awkwafina on the equivalent of a Jeopardy game show to win the money and live happily ever after.
It sounds like it's going to be a feel-good slapstick comedy movie. I also saw on the cast list Paul Rubin, and Okay, so when I was a kid, I know him as what, Pee Wee Herman?
Yes.
Does he make a big entrance in this movie?
It's kind of one of those,
cameo.
Yeah, you don't want to spoil it too much, but he shows up. It's a fun moment, and sort of tragically, I think it's his last movie role. So.
Okay, so a little bit more about the movie. So it's a comedy. Now, is it kind of family movie or adults only, or?
Oh no, I mean, there isn't any, violence, gore, swearing, really. No, it's just telling the story of Sandra Oh trying to get Awkwafina over her anxiety of going on this quiz show, which she's really, really good at, but she doesn't like to get in front of crowds. She's very introverted, and her just trying to get her out of her shell, and so they can win this money and save her mom from the mobsters.
Yeah, and I didn't check to see how long this movie is. I know some movies, that we've done are like 3 hours long. And, is this a short movie, a long movie?
This is a tight 90 minutes. This is in and out, so not a lot going on. I mean, this is really one of those movies that is really very seriously made. I'm sure they had bigger projections, but this is made for the TV scene. This is a Hulu movie. And it's just, a couple of likable stars going through a pretty good script. The director is, I got to look at Jessica Wu, who is mostly known for TV stuff. And so it's competently directed. And the biggest takeaway I had is that, frankly, Sandra Oh is really underused. And I know that's not exactly a new take, but she's underused, and she was really very funny.
Yeah. So, okay, what do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs sideways? What do you get?
Oh, big thumbs up for me. It was very cute. It was very fun, very entertaining, lighthearted. We don't have a lot of lighthearted comedies nowadays, I feel like. Everything is sort of doom and gloom and revisiting your trauma and getting over that. So this was really great to have something lighthearted to watch.
Right, and you're not going to see this in the movie theaters. This is not going to the movie theaters at all.
It's just on Hulu.
On Hulu.
Yeah, that's the take on this. This is a good movie for TV. If I had to pay $12 to see it in the theater, I'd probably rank it a little lower. But it's fine for a Saturday night sitting around with your family, just looking for something to watch.
All right. Well, Bart and Jennifer Mills, thanks you so much for coming out. As always, I love what you pick. I love your reviews on things, and so you're welcome back at any time. We appreciate it. Well, don't go away. We got more when we return.